That's a tax return you didn't file for your corporation. Now you're in trouble. Biden's people are going to come get you. And then that's called a tax ID. See, your biggest problem is your lack of knowledge. It's the stupidity of man and woman. You're not stupid, but you're like falling like ducks and sheep. You got to stop that today. So you have a second chance now. You see, you shouldn't have screwed up in the first place, but I'll teach you to play. What did I tell you to write down? IRS.gov 1244. You see, the lack of knowledge makes us do stupid things. I'll bet you all, if you told the truth, you realize you did something stupid, especially if you fall like ducks and sheep. I don't think you get it. I don't think you're paying attention. You see, maybe you just don't get it. So let's understand. Now, write down defensive circle. The world's changing. Banks are going out of business because they raised the bar. The ones in Silicon Valley, they deserve because they got their stupid. They were warned 24 times being stupid. Now, when they basically scare the world and raise the bar interest rates, and this bank is targeted this one, this and this and too. Kind of silly and dumb, but you know what? President Nixon, he froze the income. All right, and that was good. And he gave coupons to people. And he stopped this economy crap that they're making up today. They're scaring the world. But oh, well, what can I say? So let's think. I don't think you get it. I don't think you understand. You and your family need to incorporate and understand why. All right, why? Why? The next thing you have to think about is this. As you play, a corporation's the only way you and your family can get independence. Do you realize a corporation is just as equal to the United States of America Incorporated? And they got their 50 corps called states, and states got corporations called cities. You see, and then they invented Chapter 9 bankruptcy so they can wipe up the debt and stay in business. You have the right to play too, as long as you have no intent to do fraud. So if you want, this is in the United States of America or worldwide. You see, if the United States of America goes broke, what are you going to do? If you had a corporation, I teach you to go worldwide too. We could play. But again, like I said, the United States of America Incorporated. I love the USA. They got 50 corporations called, again, what? States. State got corporations called cities. They invented that Chapter 9 bankruptcy. So that means they can wipe out 11 cities that file bankruptcy, which they did, and not bring the damn pain home. You see, your biggest problem is you, we the people. We the people. Corporation's a legal person. So we get the right to play and stop bringing the pain home. So the bottom line is why I created what I created for me is I don't want to bring the pain home like you. So the bottom line is never bring the pain home. And the next thing, have a second chance if I needed one too. Now I'm going to show you why you need 9 divisions today, and I need you to pay attention on what a division's about anyway. So we're going to write down division of me. Can you do that right now, please? Division of me. So we're going to look at the SS4 one more time. We're going to think about you, all right, allowing me to put your name on line 1 so I can set up a Experian, Trendy, or Equifax under tax ID. Now that's a corporation, division, and subsidiary as well, but it's up to you. You get to learn to play. But again, what can I say? As you do this today, let's pay attention. Let's understand this is a $1 million Lamborghini. The payment is $6,800 a month. Here's the keys. Bum, bum. It's part of the collection. So if I guarantee the Lamborghini and I don't be able to pay that $6,800 a month, then they're going to take it away. And then the creditor is going to report it to the IRS as a 1099-C. Now I have a creditor problem and an IRS problem. See the problem with that today? If it's a corporation, the corporation gets sued, then I'm still screwed because I'm on the corporation and they see it on the Secretary of State's website. So what am I going to do? My way. I bought the Lamborghini through a division of a corporation. Got that? Now, I showed you SSN versus SS4, did I not? So I guaranteed it as a division of me. All right, guaranteeing the Lamborghini. If I can't pay the $6,800 a month, and all of a sudden they're going to lose it, what's going to happen? I can do the 3-step I invented for me. Write it down for you. I can disconnect, isolate, incorporate. I'm going to try to fight to save it up to 6 months. If I can't, I'm going to do exactly what the Federal Protection Act allows me to do. I'm going to bankrupt the damn thing, but I'm still protecting the corp and all the other pieces called divisions. Why would I bring the pain to the corp of my family? Because that would be stupid, and I'm not stupid. Are you? I don't think you're stupid. I think you just fall like ducks and sheep. When you sign the lease of a building, don't sign it as the corp, sign it as the division of the corp, because the division is the corp. and then your SSN, SS4. Who's going to guarantee this time? See, there's no reason that anybody in the United States of America Incorporated should ever bring the pain home. They didn't learn to play. Getting in that house too. And it's like receiving money. You see, here's the thing about Tickety Talk and Google and YouTube. All these people are talking about, you got to get the LLC or the C Corp, the S Corp, then you don't pay tax. You haven't made any friggin' money. You're not taxable till you're profitable. So the bottom line is corporate structure is the key, not the type you pick. All right. Plus, you didn't learn diddly squat when you got your corp and paid thousands of dollars for it anyway. So as we receive money, we get to pay the bills first, then we pay tax on the leftover. No leftover, no tax. Now, credit's pretty fun, but here's the problem with you. You jack up your personal credit, you get stuck, you drop the score, can't get any more, and then you can't write out diddly squat. I call that stupid. When you get corporate credit, you get to write off the interest rate in the credit card. I can build it for the corporation for you if you let me. I'm an affiliate, and I invented the system the way I do it anyway. So guess what you get to do? Division of me and division for each item. So if you play building the corporate umbrella, that's what I want you to put your mind around today. So today, if you have a corporation, do yourself a favor. Go to Google. I'd like you to search it, find your corporation, find your name, and realize when they sue that they sue you because you're a duck and a sheep. If you use your home address, as 87% of the people do, that's called stupid. Change it to a mailbox, etc., or something else besides your home address, because now you know how you got on the mailing list for the United States of America Incorporated. You see, you got to put your ducks in a row. If they sue the corporation, you became a duck. Well, that sucks. So you could get the divisions and make the line of defense, and they're privately filed anyway. Isn't that more fun? 2 divisions for every item you want to get. So if you want to play, as long as you have no intent to do fraud, the corporation, the division, would basically you're not a duck anymore. Now, here's the thing about building a business. None of you know what the hell you're doing. I don't think you are. But so what are we going to do? Let's get you a card up to $1 million. Is that okay? Maybe we just make 100,000 for you. All right. From there, would you like 9 sisters? You're entitled to 99 cards under the Federal Lending Act for every card you get. How many would you like? See, this credit's a write-off. Personal credit's not. Why would anybody be stupid enough to use their personal credit to build a business? Maybe to start it, but to build it? Hell no. Would you like $1 million or 10 million? How much would you like? I'm taking orders today. Would you like salt with that too? You see, you got choices. Corporate credit's a write-off. Personal credit's not. Once you write down credit, loan money, why not? You see, these are Wells Fargo's, 100,000 each. If I take 100,000 off of a corporate credit card, that's okay. Anything above 10,000 usually doesn't show up on my personal report anyway. I can reference 3 times 5. I can turn that 100,000 into a line of credit up to $1.5 million. Then I can buy a franchise. I can manage it, or someone else can manage it. I'll pay them to do that too. And after all the bills are paid, I got 38% left over. Up to that as well. The apartment complex. See, the faster you get to the 100,000, the faster you have financial freedom. But it's not hard to do. Now, if you want 100,000 of credit, I'll build it up for you, but I charge $10,000. That's 10%. Today, you get a 60% discount if you did it during the webinar with me. It makes it $39.99. There you go. I got no excuses, but that's during the webinar only. Now, let's look at this $100 million building across the street from South Coast Plaza Mall, the $1 million Lamborghini, the $5 million mansion in the harbor, and the race boat worth $1 million too. They all have the Ray Reynolds University name. Why? Because I obtained them too. See, I don't know why you haven't obtained your goodies. I don't know what's wrong with you. Maybe these need to be turned up some more. The first 100,000 to $1 million, what you need to focus on. How bad you want it. That's just one of the yachts in the backyard. Let me know. You got one source called Ray Reynolds for 45 years helping people like you. We can play. You like goodies? How many would you like? I only show goodies I obtained. We could play, and I can make you a corporate millionaire starting today. But again, you got to let me add you to my system. That's right, the system I developed years ago. I'll show you the real goodies. I don't rent something for an hour or two, like you see on Tickety Doc. Or Google or YouTube too. So understand, let's get you the American dream. What are we going to do next? I got to analyze your credit. Until I analyze your credit, how am I going to tell you what I need you to do on your part? That way I can get you 750 in 90 working days. There you go. What are your goals? Let me know. We'll reach them all for you. So 45 years online or in person, repackaging people just like you, and I can help you get to millionaire dream. There you go. As you do this on the 26th of this month, 27th, 28th, last and final, and I only did this because they asked me one more time. Very simple. We're going to take apart the Millionaires Founders Kit. The 12 books I sold at the Bonaventure for 32 years for $5,000 a set. The real estate system that I invented, Homestead Blocker, UCC One Channel Mortgage. How to get millions of dollars real estate under divisions too. Financial system, buckets of money become the bank. So guess what? It's coming. If you miss it, that's up to you. I'll tell you what, no matter what you do, don't miss this opportunity because it'll change your life more than today. So you'll get level 1, 2, and 3 for 90 days. You'll get all the specialty classes too. And then I'm going to hand you $25,000 of corporate credit. Now, the office sells this for about $7,000. That's a good price. I pay them a commission and all the goodies too. Today, during this webinar, it's $1,000 if it's Zelled. If you don't Zell it today during the webinar, then you're out. Then pay the $7,000 to the office. That way I can pay their commission. If you want $50,000 in 6 months of the programs and the goodies, you get to do that too. But again, it's normally $10,000. But again, today it's $19.99 during the webinar. So let's understand something. I'd like to repackage every one of you. I'd like to hold your hand, sing kumbaya, and get you off your, what you're doing today. I'm sorry, I don't understand why you're not a corporate millionaire. I did that at 14 and a half. Why haven't you? Look in the mirror and ask yourself that question today. I'll also give you the 18 books and CDs for free and 3 private calls of coaching with me if it is Zelled today. All right. And then from there, I'll double the amount. That means the 1,000 you get 50, the $19.99 you get 100 if it's Zelled during the broadcast only. If not, you missed out. I turned down 6 people yesterday after the fact. So it's now. I change the rules and tools all the time. And if you blow it, that's on you. You see, and your partner of life gets to go with you too. So there's your Zell. Ray Reynolds recipient, ray@raisecredit.com. Ultimate goal. Now, I like goodies. All right. You like goodies yet? I didn't like eating out of a trash can. I didn't like being used and abused. So if you want some goodies, you let me know. I'll show you how to get the goodies, even God's gift to Harbor, the largest, all right, UDOC in Huntington Harbor too, with all the race boats, St. Ray Reynolds University.com. But again, Lamborghinis and big buildings. You see, you got a choice today. You can stay stuck, which I believe you are, hoping you go get it and look at your age, look at your past, your present, your future, or you let me rebuild your life and go get it. You see, it's called Pay Tax by a Lamborghini. It's simple. You like goodies yet? How many goodies would you like? All right, I can show goodies all day long. Now, basically, I reach all my goals. This proves that white men do jump and stupid people say we don't. I hold the record for the fastest and highest kick in 81. Isn't that fun? Now, the Guinness Book of Records came into the YMCA when I'm teaching and having fun too with people. You know what? They said, where's the wires? All right, nobody kicked that high. That's kicking the basketball hoop. All right, before that, I was kicking the door jam at 10. I mean, come on. And then I kicked out the lights and he ran out like a little girl. Came back, says, this is an aluminum building. It can't be no wires. No blank, Sherlock. Don't you get tired of those stupid people telling you what you can't do? See, no matter where you're born, no matter where you come from, you can reach your goals, but it's up to you. When they say no, I say thank you. Have a nice day. Then I find a way anyway. No doesn't mean no. It just means they don't know what the hell they're doing. Stop bringing the pain home. The lack of knowledge is the stupidity of man and woman. You're not stupid. Well, we all do stupid things, but you should basically hold my hand because I'm the #1 coach worldwide for 33 years. I got 10 classes on Saturday. You can go to 8 of them if you want. From here, it's 1,000 steps to millionaire, and you can learn to be a certified CFO. So my legacy, I'm going to leave about $10 billion to the RayReynoldsUniversity.com. Now, what I really wanted to do at 26, when I brought in the $2.6 billion of corporate structure, I wanted to do it for free. No one wanted to play with me. My wife calls this my hobby. So today, I'm going to give you back up to 10 times your money through any program you sign up today. I'm going to take away your damn excuses. because that's all I ever hear. Draw the diagram in front of you. Come on. Your bank, like Bank of America, have bankrupt locations called branch numbers. I want you to focus on corporation and divisions, corporate and divisions. And remember, when they sue your corporation, they sue you because you didn't learn to create the line of defense. Doesn't matter which bank you pick. Doesn't matter which one's still in business today, or Sam's Club, or Geico, or even the cities that fall bankruptcy. See, you could stop bringing the pain home if you want to. You could truly become a certified CFO, but you got to reprogram your brain to millionaire status. Now, I started my blueprint when I was 9.5, and next to the Torrance Police Department, next to in the library, and I call it see it, believe it, go get it. No excuses, but it's up to you. So let's understand what we get to do today. It's pretty simple. Now, I got a thought. I have a thought every day, but every week here I'll give you one. Stop, look before you cross the street. You have to. Now, your biggest problem being you is you don't know how to play. Sometimes, and I believe all the time, you're currently getting your own way. I think you have to basically find your path, commit 100%, and run. You see, here's the problem with most of you. When you start a business, you sit down with a family, and then you get kind of, what if this goes wrong or right? Your problem is you shouldn't even do that. It's the wrong way to think about it. Repackaging you. Let's do this. Here's a corporate structure, okay? Here's a corporation managing entities called divisions. All right, you'll stop bringing the pain home now, and you can put your ducks in a row, and I'll repackage you under the same corporate umbrella. See, your biggest problem is you because you don't have divisions. Now I'm creating it. I got a TV show starting next year. I got almost my first 50 that are going to be on the show telling their story, what I did for them too. Again, it's up to you. I'm the incorporator for rich and famous people, homeless people, people coming out of prison. I'll bet you sit with the family at the kitchen table. We're going to start a business, honey. All right, and the first thing you did is you jacked up your credit, got stuck, couldn't get any more, couldn't write out diddly squat. I call that stupid, okay? Then you hacked your house. You brought the pain home. Nobody in the United States of America would ever have to bring the pain home if they just used my system the right way. Nobody, even you. Your biggest problem is you. Never bring the pain home. Have you heard it enough yet? Write down today's date. Let's project 90 working days. Let's challenge every one of you to get off your assets and let's go get it. Is that okay? I wrote Winning the Game of Business 45 years ago. I sold it at the Bonaventure for 32 years, being the second largest advertiser in Los Angeles too, for $5,000 a set. So you might want to get a copy of the books and CDs, and even the real estate system too, or the financial system. So today, when you spend $9.99, I give you the 18 books and CDs free one time. If you want to settle, let me know. Starting a business, running a business, oh my goodness. Everybody around you, come on. You've allowed your friend or family member to rip you off, knock you down, and they're going to catch you this time, you're going to fall off and die. Okay, and you spent thousands of crap that didn't work. Come on, tell the truth. Me, it's simple. Ever since I was 2.5 years old, being used and abused in a friggin' trash can, it sucked. I knew I had to get up at 2:25 every morning. If not, the abuser would come get me. So that's the thing. I wake up every day since I was 2.5 years old. All right, literally at 2:20 every morning. So 2:25 every morning. I'm up. I go to my knees today, say, thank you, Jesus, for another day. But I have to go put myself in check. I didn't get a real mommy and a daddy in a family. All I got is Fathers Knows Best on TV. Your problem is you listen to your friends and family and never made it. Maybe you want to think and stop clouding your direction. Let's show you what I did July 4th, 2009. What did I do? Pretty simple. All right, got 3 yachts in the backyard. All right, having fun, helping people 6 days a week, worth millions and billions of dollars structure. Okay, wife wants to take one of the yachts out. Well, with a little group of people. Okay, honey, no problem. There I am, dead the next day. Here I died. I'm in a different place, and it's weird. But then I hear my tax attorney trick my wife to sign a POA. My nurse that was in the room said to my wife, is he a donor? They're going to rip out my heart and take it away. But I got a choice Jesus gave me to stay in peace or go back. The ultimate goal. So I'm going to take away all your excuses. I moved 24 times by the time I'm 11.5 years old. I had to pay rent at 8 years old, by the way. All right, I got shot twice. I've been nice 6 times. There's no more excuse for you. You met me because I went through more than you, and I still got to billionaire status. You see, I got a book coming out this year called Jesus is Not a Drive-Through. Being a Christian's a way of life, not a moment in time. But I got to show you some goodies and get you past go. How about the Lamborghini collection? How about the Duffy? How about some mansions? How about white men do jump and stupid people say we don't? More Lamborghinis, race boats in the backyard, helicopters, U-Docks, yachts, and Ferraris. I call it Ray's Rules. You want to play? Because I'm going to use my blueprint to rebuild your life too. See it, believe it, go get it. Write it down. It'll change your life. So credit repair, it's a fraud. You think they got a magic wand or something? I mean, anybody stupid enough to pay them $100+ a month, all right, for years and still have shitty credit is pretty stupid. They're not even allowed to collect money up front. Why don't you write down section 611 and Google that, see what you can do for your credit yourself too. Now understand, all they're doing is writing silly letters, your score goes down. Here's the bottom line. If you owe a debt, a collection agency, you got to man up, woman up, and can't rip off your creditor. It's just the truth. If you want a 750, all you got to do exactly the way I set it up years ago. Negotiate any open collection account, all cards at 25, 29%, but 2, and a wrapper refresh. Now you're 750. You can sit there going beep all day long, or you can be a CFO for the corporation. I call it the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. So again, here's your first 25 steps today. All right, get your Credit Karma. It's free. And no fun to help you, but that's okay. We're going to analyze your credit. We're going to show you exactly at 1:30 on Saturday, Pacific Standard Time, exactly what I need you to do on your part. As I hold your hand, you're going to go to class, not fall on your wand, and get you a 750 score. By the way, it'll happen in 90 days or less. Is that okay with you? We're going to tear apart the Hesperian, Equifax, TransUnion. So today, I want you to look at something you didn't pay attention to. This is the application for Social Security card. You didn't pay attention. Mommy did it after Nixon took the gold standard out, or you did it before that. Line 1 says full name at birth other than above. Other names used. From there, your SSN equals your 1040 tax return. That's all it's for. And the reality is when you look at your Social Security card today, and if you read it front and back and pay attention, you'll realize it says do not laminate, don't carry with you, and don't use for ID purposes, and you did that anyway. And it always says property of Social Administration, not you. It means the IRS too. As we play, the SSN equals the 1040 tax return. When you got your paycheck years ago, you thought the company was ripping you off because part of it was missing. They pointed out the IRS gets their cut, you get the leftover. That's what makes us ducks and sheep. Because you didn't pay attention to the 14th Amendment and that a corporation is a legal person and we the people, all right, and understand SSN, SS4, that's why you bring the pain home to your family today. Kind of sucks, huh? Why don't you go to irs.gov again and look up the 1244. So that way you can file one single filing tax return called an S Corp and almost never pay tax. So we get one SSN, that sucks. Only one chance to try. As long as you're trying, we're not dying. If not trying, one of us will be dead. And 9 out of 10 people screw that up every day, and then they sue the court. And by the way, they sue you. Anybody who has a corporation without divisions is the stupidest people I've ever met in my life. Because you watch banks and grocery stores use subsidiaries, and divisions give you a better chance to get to the $1 million dream in a second chance. So if you don't have division, that's just plain stupid. They sue the corp, they sue you, you're a duck, you're a sheep. Divisions give you the line of defense that I invented in 85, 86. You might want to think about being a certified CFO. That I'll certify even every one of you too. Once you get past the class and don't fall in your what? I got to rebuild your SSN now. I want you to be a CFO for the corporation and the divisions. I need you to look at SS4 and pay attention this time and listen. I need you to turn these up. I want you to basically be a double CFO. I want you to choose wisely. I want you to put your ducks in a row under the corporate umbrella. You see, it's not hard to do if you listen and learn. There's that form again, SSN equals 1040 in the corner, which you didn't pay attention to. It says SS5. That's IRS. From there, let's compare it to the SS4. Let's show you where you screwed up. Line 1 says legal name of entity, corp, division, subsidiary, banks, grocery stores, and cities, or individual person. So if you allow me, all right, because I'm an affiliate, 119 creditors, and I'm an affiliate, and I'm basically going to be what? Add you to my dashboard, which allows me to build credit now. Yeah, can I put your name on line 1, please? Would that be all right with you? But again, it's your choice to learn to be a certified CFO. Now we're going to dissect the form more. I want you to really pay attention, which you normally never do because you follow like ducks and sheep. Meh, I'm a duck and a sheep, quack, quack. Come on, that's what you've been. Banking and credit purposes, it's right in your face. The only form that allows 1 per entity is the SS4. So today, the only thing the corporation should do is 4 things. Buffer tax. No tax is due till we're profitable. From there, all right, corporate credit. You can't write off your personal credit. That'd be stupid. To use it a little bit to start it, yes, but to build it, hell no. You can't write off diddly squat. You got stuck. You can't get any more. Corporate credit, write off interest rate and credit card. We get the cart fleet price. We get the free buffet. Simple. Now, the corporations division, the first 7 things you're going to do is pay attention. So let's understand. Line of defense, screw up a division, get another one. Yeah, dude. Banks and grocery stores, cities do it every day. Oh, they're cheap. Multiple functions. Buy at wholesale price, multiple credit reports, and real estate flippity-dippity-do, and separate liability. Can you write down division gives you the line of defense the way I designed it for me? Which you should be paying attention anyway. I've been teaching or preaching for 45 years. Where the blank have you been? See, that follows SSN, SS4. We get 1 SSN, that'd be stupid. We get how many SS4s under a corporate umbrella? We could play and get corporate credit reports too. Wow. Wouldn't that be a concept if you paid attention today? I'll guarantee everything I say 100%. As long as you're part of the program and you follow through and do what I tell you to do. Violation? No. Jack up credit? No. Don't apply during the program. That's all you got to do. If you do and you crash the wrapper rescore, I charge you a fee. Or I just close your damn case because you didn't pay attention. You got to own your own stupidity. From there, debt can't pay, your past can't chase your future. You got an open collection account, negotiate the damn thing. Or you got an IRS problem too? Oh, we go to irs.gov. They have a magic form called 656 433A and B. You can solve the problem too, but it's going to be up to you if you pay attention today. We're going to do a wrapper refresh and play. Here's your 750. You paying attention? I'm going to analyze your credit personally. You're stuck with me every step of the way. And then I'm add history to Corp Division and you. From there, what are we going to do? We're going to tear apart your credit reports. A wrapper rescore. You're going to go to class on Saturday and not follow any what? And we're going to target a 750. But then I'm going to charge you $999. But I'm going to hand you a $1,000 card back. So that way you reimburse yourself too. No, during the program, I'm going to discount it to $499. There you go, half price, $499. Now I'm your coach for 90 days. You go to classes on Saturday. Isn't that fun? Miss one, keep going until you go again and again. Now here's how it works today. You get a $500 card back to reimburse you 100%. If you did it during the broadcast, that means now, live, then I double it to $1,000. Now you're up $500. I got no excuses, neither do you. And your partner of life can go to the workshops with you too. Ultimate goal is very simple. Ray Reynolds recipient, Ray at racecredit.com. Now, here's what happens. You have a review. Here's you got someone to referral to. Understand, if you give me a referral, I will build you more credit or I'll zell you back 10%. But your referral has to name you when they sign up. If not, they blew it for you. If you have a referral that's ready to sign up now, you could email them, not send me a stupid list and want us to want to sell your people. You sell them. They come here. They got a problem. Email me the name. We'll call up. Somebody will call up, say, I'm ready to take your order. What would you like? Would you like cheese on that Big Mac or not? All right. But again, that's if you have one ready to go. Then I'll sell you back 10%. From here, remember, if you did that today and it worked, and the referrals, did their thing too, I'll give you the 18 books and CDs for free. So now I need you to do your part. Can you pay attention and turn these up? Can you please write down 888-567-8688? See, you're on the national mailing list. You did it to yourself. You're a voter, so am I. That means they sell that list 412 times a year. Oh, you have a corp, or 87% use their home address. Oh, you have a cable bill. See, you need to opt out. All right, 5 years to a lifetime, please. Next thing I need you to do is start planning to plan the problem. Your problem is you brought the pain home. You didn't plan the problem. Your friend and family member ripped you off. You spent thousands of dollars you never needed to do. Safety credit, sticky behind the card. 25% maintain always. Never past 29%. Line of defense. Now that's pretty simple to follow through. The dashboard's the way I designed it for Yarborough. 0 to 29 is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. That sticky will get you the discipline you've been lacking all along. Then you're going to say, Ray, I got a check on my card today. Stop the crap. Okay? There's no mercy when it comes to this. This is stupid. Okay? There are 2 cards on planet Earth in the United States of America Incorporated. They don't fluctuate your credit ever. And you can max the suckers out up to $1 million. It's your platinum and gold card. Don't you ever bring that damn pain home after meeting me. Okay? Literally. They even have a paid overtime limit too. So what happens with most people? They lose their job, have an emergency, they feel sorry for themselves. They run out of time, they run out of money, and they can't wait to jack it up and feel sorry for themselves too. I don't get that. So understand, today, let's pretend you needed $5,000 now. Go ask your friends, your family, the bank. They say no when you need it. But you know what? Here's a $5,000 card in my hand. If I max it out today, the payment's $50 a month. The average person wastes $50 every other day. Probably you. And you know that's true. They also say you waste $140 a week. That's $600 a month. If I take $50,000 off of a corporate credit card, okay, and that's payment 6/12/26, what the average person wastes and pisses away in a given month. During a pandemic, you get about 2 pizza restaurants with a drive-through using some common sense. Now, again, white men do jump to stupid people say we don't. Keep that in mind when Nixon took the gold standard out. You need to pay attention to that too, because today it's very simple. Write down Ray's rules. 2 cards worth $100,000. So $71,000 of safety. Using personal credit to start a business, I'll get that. Using it to build a business, that's called plain stupid. Okay, I mean, you're not stupid. So I'm sure you never did something stupid like that. Because when you build corporate cash credit to the corporation, you get to write off the interest rate in the credit card. And the corp doesn't have to be your age. It can be 1 year old, 6 months, or a week, because we use my history. Now, if the corporation is sued, they sue you. It's called stupid. So we're going to understand the corporations manage divisions. If something goes wrong, we get rid of a division. If we have to, as long as we have no intent to do fraud. And what happens next? We protect the corp into pieces. By the way, let's have your cake and eat it too. It's called Ray's Rules. All right, become a certified CFO. It's number 7. All right, never bring the pain home again. Can you pay attention today? Let's see if you can. All right, there I am, dead in a coma. I wish I could have said him go boo. It would have scared the hell out of him. All right, H1N1 kills me. I have to come back and play with you. Google the address, you'll find out I'm telling you the truth. 2 comas. First, I was crippled for life. Jesus said, get up, and I freaked him out and got up. Next one, I got to die and come back and help you. From there, the devil's trying to hold us back and knock us down, but God's delays aren't God's denials. So you got a choice today. I want you to focus on chapter 18. Can you see it in front of you? I'll circle it where it says a corporation is a legal person that may sue or be sued. You see, I heard this at 7.5 years old. I was at the Hope family house being used and abused. They had their little poker game every Wednesday night. I wrote it down. They told me it was weird, probably true. I went to the Torrance Police Department the next day because there was a library next door. I said, man, what does this mean? She walked away. She was rude. She came back and said, here's a microphone, here's a bug. I wanted to kick her in the shins, but I didn't. All right, I read the book. All right, you know something? You don't have a blueprint. That's why you keep bringing the pain home. By the way, if you don't know it yet, I'm your damn blueprint. You might want to sit down back and let's have some fun. Let's get you to millionaire because you haven't done it on your own so far. The lack of knowledge is the stupidity of men and women. We're not stupid. It makes you do stupid things when you don't know how to play. But again, I'm the founder of Helping Hand Industries. I got 100,000 in the mail. I got named to the movie Dave. Isn't this fun? So corporations and divisions, I can build you $1 million of credit through my system. Is that okay with you? But again, I did it for my cat. Well, I was at the Bonaventure too. Inc. magazine interviewed me and I said, use plastic to finance your business. Why don't you get out your magic wand? I'm going to show you why you've been basically not having the ability to do what you want. Your biggest problem, you don't have divisions. Divisions are the only thing that would stop a person in the United States of America never to bring the pain home, ever, ever. If they would just pay attention and build the corporate umbrella. So understand today, what do I get to do in my system? As long as you let me get the tax ID, I get to set up the reports. Sperry and TransUnion and Equifax, tax ID base. All right, and that's cash credit. How much would you like? I've been collecting these cards since I was 9.5. I have about $53 million worth. How many would you like? I mean, I don't understand you. Okay, why would you bring the pain home when you never had to? Okay, I don't understand stupid. You understand stupid yet? I don't. Now, you're not stupid. But again, 9 divisions, that's up to $1 million. 41 divisions, up to $5 million. Numbers don't lie. They tell the truth. So getting you to understand, making you a money-making machine. Let's pretend you're going to listen. Here's a $100,000 card. You'll be up to $1 million. Next question. Would you like 9 more? There's $1 million. There's 10 million. Every division is allowed to get a piece of property, or a division is allowed to get a franchise. One gets screwed up, go get another one. You got 8 left to go. It's a numbers game. Like I said, winning the game of business. Why don't you pay attention and learn how to play? That's up to you. I've been around 45 years. I invented division process in 85, 86. You got to play. I get you some money today. Why don't you loan it out? In my book, 45 years ago, page 6 says cash flow free every time. Ultimate goal, you can loan out money, replace your income, or enhance it. It's up to you. So understand, if you want to get credit lines added to what you have today, or anything I do for you, take a picture. Here's one you can. Click. During the webinar, I give you up to a 60% discount. Only during the webinar. If it's during the webinar, I also give you the 18 books and CDs one time. It's a Zelle, period, Ray Reynolds recipient, ray@rayscredit.com. From there, I like goodies. I'll show you the goodies I obtain. Would you like some goodies too? Just let me know. When the yacht's in the backyard. So I told you to look up your corporation today, because when they sue it, they sue you. I'm sorry you don't have divisions because you don't know how to play. That's on your fault. All right, you got to understand. Putting your ducks in a row makes sense to me. When they sue the corp, you became a duck. Sorry, that sucks. The line of defense is the way you should play. And then it should be privately anyway. That earns everybody's face. So the division today, if you let me get the tax ID, I'll add 2,000 of history to those entities. Sperry and TransUnion and Equifax start the reports for you. You took 3 years to try to figure out your personal report, following like ducks and sheep. Today, you're going to learn what you should have known all along. And division process is instant corporations credit reports. But again, corporate umbrella. Tax ID builds cash reports. I charge $500 each. The office charges $1,000 each. Here's 3 for $1,500. Today, during the broadcast only, during this time live, okay, 9 divisions, $1,000, 18, 16.99. You're going to need about 30 by the time you're done, at least. So again, that's during the webinar only. From there, you get the books and CDs one time too. There's your Zelle. Let's understand what is your goal should be. See, I'm going to tell you what to do. I'm going to do the work for you, and I'm going to drag your assets up the hill, because your problem is you. Your goal should be $1 million of credit cards, minimum. 5 million of checkbook money, all right? And understand how to play the game. Now, we need 100,000 to $1 million of OPM money. That's supply and vendor money, by the way, and that's done in Bradstreet. We get to play. Now, understand, banks give checkbook money up to 150 as long as you have a 2-year corporation. And you can get up to 5.4 million if you want, but that's called checkbook money. You need a 2-year corp. So if you get it today, you have to wait till next year, or get one of the ones I have in stock, or maybe have it already too. The office sells them for $9.99. I sell them on here during the webinar only for $2.99. It's very simple, but it's during the webinar only. There's your Zelle. It's now, or forget it too. Pay the normal price because you put it off like you do most things too. Simple. Stop doing that. I got 8 specialty classes in rotation at 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. I do 10 classes on Saturday live. Divisions and subdivisions is Saturday. I charge $9.99 for 90 days or $4.99 per class. It's up to you. Now this crap's got to stop. This is stupid. I mean, why would anybody, listen carefully, anybody in the United States of America have shitty credit, period, knowing the rules and tools I'm giving you, knowing that you have 2 cards that literally can max that up to $1 million and your credit score never goes up and down ever again. Again, knowing the rules, nobody should have shitty credit, period, and through division process as well. All applications require a certified CFO for cash credit. If you ever want me to build one of these gold and platinum cards up for you, let me know in my system. I charge $9.99 per card. Very simple to do. And if you did that today during the broadcast, I'll give you the books and CDs for free one time. There's your Zelle. Up to you. So from there, if you ever have a problem with Zelle or sending money over, if it's an order, email me, all right, and I'll have someone call you to write up that order too. It'll be someone from accounting. Using personal credit to start a business, I understand. Using it to build a business is stupid. Okay, it's true. From here, corporations credit, borrow money is not taxable. We get to write it off. If anything goes wrong, we get rid of a division and another chance. Why didn't you learn to play? Nobody taught me. Hell, he taught me. Hell, I had to invent it. So you got no choices. You got no excuses. Because all I ever hear is excuses. Okay? So you got to have a lifetime income. All right? If not, you're going to live with your kids for 6 years after you retire too. And that lousy 401k, which is crap anyway, in my opinion, you might want to have your cake and eat it too. Ray's rules, pretty simple to play. So let's understand, if I gave you a check today for $1 million, what would you do? You put it in your personal bank account, you get the key 375. I'd call that stupid. Put it to the corporation, keep all the money, pay all the bills, and pay tax on the leftover. No leftover, no tax. Wow, isn't that fun? But again, now you got to look at the United States of America Incorporated again. They got 50 corps. They're called states. States got corps called cities. They invented Chapter 9 bankruptcy case blankets the fam. They planned the problem too. 11 cities have filed bankruptcy so far. And you could play the game too if you want to, but you got to play with no intent to do fraud. But again, that's up to you. Step 9 today. Why don't you Google bankruptcy? Yes, seriously. You have to plan the problem. The next time blankets the fan, is the SSN and you're in your family, or is it a corporation, division, or subsidiary? Now, I can build you up to $1 million of credit. You got to go to class and not fall in your want and pay attention and turn these up too. But it's up to you. When you got a corporation, if you had one before you met me, sorry, you paid thousands for a piece of paper. Didn't learn diddly squat. When the paper's actually free, you just pay a little filing fee. California wiped out the fee till June of this year. You don't have to be a duck or a sheep. You chose to do that to you. Now let's show you a starter package today. The average for a corporation right now is about $3,000. Don't understand why. Let's rebuild your credit, rapid rescore. Let's give you articles of corporation, officers list, tax ID if you don't have them, for free. Let's put you in setup in level 1 every Wednesday and Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time with me live. Let's build you 5,000 of credit back to your corp and you. Is that okay? At $19.99, you get 2.5 times your money back, but I'm going to discount it. During the broadcast, I discount it with you. The sales reps don't, so they get to pay the full price with them. So your choice is pay more or do it now. That means $9.99, 5,000 of credit back to you. That means 5 times your investment. I rebuild your life, and you're stuck with me for 90 days. Is that okay? But again, that's what you get to do if you did it during the webinar with me. And if you did, I'll give you the 18 books and CDs one time if you do that package too. And on top of this, during the broadcast, I'm going to double it to 10,000 if you sent the Zelle now. and your partner of life gets to go with you too. Here's millionaire in the making. Normally 5,000, you get 25,000 of credit, 5 times money back to you. But here again, I'm going to discount it to $24.99. They give you 10 times your money back. Is that okay? And then basically we're going to expedite everything for you too. And if you Zelle during the broadcast, all right, you get the books or CDs one time too, and I'll double it to 50,000. So now you get 20 times your investment. See, I don't have excuses. What's your excuse? You don't have one now. It's Zelle, Ray Reynolds recipient, Ray at racecredit.com. Put RW in your Zelle, what you Zelle for too. Beat your doubt, run your race, get the hell out of my way while I rebuild you. But you got to get past go. I think you're all stuck. The gifts, God's gifts, the harbor, the yachts and the race boats and the biggest mansion too. And we got to have the race boats and the yachts saying RayReynoldsUniversity.com. Why not? Kind of fun. But then there's helicopters, buildings, and Lamborghinis too. Now, I'd like you to change your driver's license today. I'd like you to change it to a P.O. box or mailing address, more privacy. I'd like you to look at your car today. The one that you drive, that you're the registered owner being a duck, which sucks. When there's a bumpity bump, they sue you and take everything you got. And then, by the way, you went to the dealership. They sweated you for 5 hours, treated you like a duck and a sheep. And you put up with that. And you let them do 9 inquiries. Why would you do it the wrong way? Oh, well, I guess you don't know how to play. Why don't we use fleet price tax ID division? And it doesn't show personal reports. We don't need gap insurance. Corporate card, you learn to become a certified CFO, write it off too? Wow. Lose a car or a house. Creditor gives it to the IRS as a 1099-C. Now you got 2 problems. The registered owner of a car should be a division, because if they basically slip and fall or they sue and they come after you, you're a duck. My way, they get diddly squat. Is that okay if we plan the problem? Ultimate goal, again, step 14. The division is the registered owner. Wouldn't that be fun? If you get properties, you want to lease them out, make sure you understand each property should be in a division. Because if one slips, falls, and sues you, they screw you and take everything you got. My way, they get diddly squat. But again, your house payment should offset your paycheck too. Amazon didn't pay any tax on that first 10 billion to trillion. Why would they? They're playing by the rules. There's no loophole. They're doing what they're allowed to do. He used Twitter. He bought Twitter tilly D, and he's totally dumb. And he bought it with a line of credit within 2 days too, and he's got a spaceship. So do the other 2 guys. Isn't that fun? You could win the battle if you want to play, and we got to join the club today. But it's going to be up to you. Step 15. Carl's lines of credit are more than $1 billion at Bank of America, so he doesn't pay state or federal tax. Walt Disney, literally in Newsweek, it says they deduct taxes. See, they use an IOU to offset taxes on $1 billion. Borrow money is not taxable. Run your life through a corporate in conjunction, what I tell you to do. Step 16. Why don't you pay tax or buy a Lamborghini? See, you get your paycheck called taxable income, right? I'll bet you after they get your paycheck, you get the leftover, you pay car payment, gas, registration, insurance. I think I'd be yelling no right now. But that's up to you to drive a company car. Step 17, why don't you get an SS4 today? Go to irs.gov. You'll find out it says banking and credit purposes. You never had to be a duck in the first place. You chose to be a duck with socks. Mama, she gave birth to a baby after Nixon took the gold standard out. She got us on the SSN for the baby to go home in the stroller so they can bond the baby and print some more money. Now, when you buy a house, it's escrow, closed homestead trust. By the way, if you have a house not in a trust today, I call that dumb. They sue you, they take it away. When you die, it's stuck into probate. Your family got diddly squat. I guess that was your plan too, not the plan. When you basically hire a contractor to fix up a property, they hire the subcontractor that stand outside Home Depot. Good workers. When they slip, fall, and cut corners, they sue you and screw you, take everything you got. My way, they get diddly squat. Is that okay? Irrevocable trust. Why don't you check that out today? Step 19, 6 more to go. But it's up to you. You're a grown-up, aren't you? From here, Ray, I don't want to pay tax. I get dummies that say that every day. I tell them, no, cannot play peekaboo with the IRS making a mess. Wesley Sopp tried it. He went to prison for 3 years and fined $5 million. So please understand, you get to play, but you got to do it the right way. So understand, irs.gov, 656-433 A and B. Get your butt back in the system where it belongs. Step number 20 today. You should be an OPM. You have up to 70% discount. And what does that do? Also on top of that, no bills due up to 90 days. From there, you get 200,000 left over. What do? We leverage it to 15 million. Understand, borrow money is not taxable. Line of defense, step number 21. Blackjack, they get the win. So what happens next? Like me, 2009, the Ray Reynolds University.com. Very simple, 22,000 square foot building in Irvine Spectrum. What technology drive? From there, I had the locations in 3 other states, doing up to $1 million a day. I got to die and come back and help you be broke and homeless too. What am I gonna do? Go boo? Nope, get out my blueprint. See it, believe it, go get it. Take out my closet divisions. Go get another $1 million of credit and play. See, there's no reason to bring the pain home that never has been. Your problem is you follow like ducks and sheep. Step 22. 1,000 steps to a millionaire, certified CFO. Ultimate goal, what's a corporation again? Legal person, and it gets credit, so do the divisions. If you allow me to build the corporate umbrella for you, I can get you the tax ID and build you the credit reports, because every tax ID is entitled to Experian, Chargeo, and Equifax. 9 divisions is up to $1 million. 41 is up to $5 million. How many would you like today? Build the corporate umbrella and add 2,000 of history for you. So the office charges 1,000 each. I charge 500 each. Today, only now during this broadcast, you can get 9 for $1,000, 18 for $16.99. It's now under the corporate umbrella during the webinar. If you don't do it, then you blew it. And you get the books and CDs one time too. There you go. From there, what are you willing to lose? Family? Corporation? No. So what do? Well, if we play chess today, we lose pieces of both sides. My way, if we play the game, we both get checkmate. Is that okay? Step 23, the ultimate goal, reaching the dream, think to be the impossible, using Ray's rules, making people into millionaire and corporations and treating them and teach them how to be a certified CFO. Remember I said credit, loan, money. Faster you get to 100,000, the faster you can finance the dream. 100,000 is normally 10%, which is $10,000. Today is discounted to $39.99 if it's done during the webinar with me. Ultimate goal. The discount is only during the webinar. So I like making millionaires. Would you like to be next? Just let me know. Let me add you to my credit system and rebuild you. Show you how to get the American dream. Analyze your credit. Show you how to get a 750 in 90 working days. Pretty simple to do. Again, never have joint credit. Just in the way, buy a house, escrow, close, homestead, trust. I don't know why people spend thousands for a piece of paper called a corporation. When they're free, you pay a filing fee. They kill money. Without divisions, you're going to see the corp sue you. Division for real estate, franchise, current business, and line of defense. Ray's rules are pretty simple. I like getting bonus cash credit to people so they can write it off, all right, literally, and have no more excuses. Because that's all people usually do is have excuses. The reality is we got to try. As long as we're trying, we're not dying. If we're not trying, we might as well be dead. Step 24 today. Ultimate goal, 750 is waiting for you. This means I'll basically analyze you and add history to you, corporate divisions. From there, if all you want me to do is rebuild your credit, I'll do that. I'll guarantee you 750. Instead of charging $9.99, it's $4.99 today. You get a $500 card back to you. The ultimate goal during that, your second person in your life, partner of life, gets to go for free. If you did it during the broadcast, I doubled the line of credit to $1,000. Starter package discounted today to $9.99. 5 times your money back to the corporate package. You have a corp, I'll build the one you got, or I'll hand you another one for free. From there, if you did it during the webinar, literally the discounts there, you get the book CDs, and on top of that, I'm going to double the credit to 10,000. So that'll get you 10 times your money back. From there, the million in the making, normally 5,000 for 25,000, a bonus cash credit. Discounted to $24.99, get 10 times your money back. During the webinar, I give away my books and CDs for free one time. And then I'll double that to $50,000 of credit, which means you now get 20 times your money back, and your partner of life gets to go to the classes with you for free too. Zelle is Ray Reynolds recipient, ray@rayscredit.com. You don't do it now, call the office and pay the normal price. All right, I turn people down every day who don't listen to me because I discounted on the webinar only. If you have a problem doing a Zelle or get stuck, email me and I'll basically have someone call you to take an order. They're not going to sell it, they're just going to write the order for me. There you go. So the goal is to be a corporate millionaire. Corporations and divisions, banks, grocery stores, Sam's Club, Geico, cities. So why don't you learn to stop bringing the pain home? All right, become a certified CFO and reprogram your brain to millionaire status. Look behind the curtain, stay safe, stay strong. Let's do our best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. So the ultimate goal today is to Zelle now. If you don't, call 800-510-3338. Tell them you're on the webinar with me. They'll charge you the normal price and tell you flat out you blew the discount because you didn't do it during this webinar. Remember, we do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. And never forget, at the end of the day, God loves us all.